No one remembers when this nightmare began. The silence of the night had long ago become a scream of invisible horror that permeated every nook and cranny of this cursed city. Dave hadn't believed the legends until he'd found himself at the epicenter of them. He had once been a simple mechanic, but now his existence had become a never-ending nightmare, when every sound, every movement could be his last. He ran through the dark streets, feeling the beats of his heart merge with the footsteps that haunted him in the night. "Why me?" he groaned, as if begging for mercy. "What have I done?" The answer was only the ominous whispering of the wind, which seemed alive. His mind frantically tried to recall what he had once heard from the old-timers. They come for those who are lost in themselves. But was it true? He didn't know. Images of faces that had vanished without a trace flashed through his mind, their eyes filled with terror and pleading still haunting him in his dreams. "I just want to go home," he exhaled, feeling the walls closing in around him, leaving him with less and less space. The darkness thickened, as if the night itself had come to life, and suddenly a hoarse voice was heard in the silence, whispering, "You can't escape, Dave. We're already here." He shuddered, realizing that no one could save him now that the shadows of the city itself had come alive, becoming his worst nightmare. And when lightning cut through the sky, illuminating the eerie silhouettes that moved toward him, Dave realized this city would never let him go. Or maybe it was just his mind sinking into dark depths from which there was no escape. The footsteps were getting closer. The final scene played over and over in his head like a broken record, him and them. It wasn't until a cold hand touched his shoulder that he realized the truth. The darkness had always been inside him. That night, when he finally reached home, Dave couldn't shake the feeling that he had crossed a line, that he had gone too far into the unknown. He lay sleepless, the events replaying in his head, haunted by the thought that the night had shown him something he should never have seen. When sleep finally took possession of him, he knew one thing for certain: he would never walk down that alley again. Some extraordinary stories, those amazing stories of the night, would be better left untold.